U.S. men's soccer failed to qualify for Olympics thanks to embarrassing goalkeeper mistake. The men's soccer, the men's soccer competition at the Olympics is far from the most prestigious international tournament. But failing to qualify can be both a worrying omen and program stain. And failed to qualify is exactly what the US men did on Sunday for the third consecutive Olympic cycle. A 2-1 loss to Honduras in a decisive semi-final will extended their game's absence to at last 16 years. A mostly under-23 American B team, as required by competition rules, was outplayed by an under-23 Honduran squad and deservedly beaten. A costly goalkeeper error. The deciding goals though came via a flaky, inexcusable mistake. US goalkeeper David Okoa played a costly pass directly onto the goal-scoring foot of Honduran attacker Luis Palm. The ball ricocheted off Palmer's boot and into again net. Okocha, who'd been excellent throughout the tournament, was distraught after the game, walking around the pitch with his hands over his head as he crowded along Palma, the Honduran goal scorer and Okocha's club teammate to the season goal, came over to console him. Honduras had scored a few minutes before halftime to take the lead. Okocha gave double the lead early in the second half. US midfielder Jackson Ewell, 24 years old, reserve with the senior national team, put the US back to within one with a 25-yard free kicker. But the young American couldn't find an equalizer, and just as they did in 2012 and 2016, they fell short of the Olympics. Honduras qualified in the place. Either Mexico or Canada will claim the second North American spot Sunday night. Contextualizing the US qualifying failure. An Olympic qualifying failure is nowhere near on par with the US men's 2018 World Cup qualifying failure. But the games are often seen as a barometer of youth development. Failures in 2012 and 2016 were alarming sign of insufficient progress. This failure is slightly. Youth development on the men's side has improved in recent years. A bevy of under 23 American stars are now playing at some of the world's biggest clubs. Weston McKennie is at perennial Italian champion Juventus. Christian Pulisic is at English Premier League power Chelsea. Tyler Adams is at RB Leipzig in Germany. Gio Leon is also in Germany at Borussia Dortmund. The list is extensive and going seeming by the month. Those players aren't part of this Olympic qualifying team because the Olympics are considered a youth event and occur outside an official international window. Professional clubs aren't required to ready their players to Olympic teams. Very few over in Europe did. Many of those promising youngsters were with the senior US UMT beating Jamaica and Northern Ireland in a friendlies this week. Even some MLS teams didn't release players. One of them was Atlanta United Males Robinson tweeted after the game, "Wish I could have been there." This was something to an under 23 B team. Pulisic and others might have played at the actual Olympics. This squad, however, was comprised of monthly members young stars. Still, though, the US was favored to qualify and should have. This is a failure and unvarnished failure. It's missed opportunity and another blemish on our awful half decade for American men's soccer. It's over.